So Paris has been an absolute disaster, and that's not really any secret or shock or surprise to a lot of people who've been following the CS2 markets over the past year. We are about a year removed from the beginning of the Paris sale, if I do remember correctly. I know obviously Paris happened in like May, June, July last year, and then the sale went on forever. And it's also no secret that obviously I put a lot of money into Paris stuff. It was very and has been very publicly tracked on this channel, and it was documented, and it was actually a big part of what was growing my channel, making a lot of Paris content. People were very excited about Paris at the time and all of that. And obviously since then, I and many other people have lost a lot of money, or, I guess you haven't lost until you sell or whatever, but we're down a lot on our Paris positions. But truly, I don't regret my Paris investments. And in this video today, we're going to be talking about what has been going on with Paris, why I don't regret this stuff, what we've learned from this experience, and what we're maybe going to do with our Paris stuff going forward, because it's been an absolute disaster. But of course, first, just want to mention real quick, if you are looking to sell any of your CS2 items and turn them into cold hard cash or crypto or any other payment method, you should definitely hit me up over on Twitter. It's going to be the first link in the description below. If you need some IRL money quick, or you need some money to change up your inventory, change up your portfolio, whatever, hit me up and we can get you some cash fast. You don't have to worry about waiting for stuff to sell. You don't have to worry about getting scammed, any weird stuff like that. And of course, you're helping support me, my channel, and my content, which I would appreciate a ton. With that being said, let's get right into this video today. So many Paris graphs look exactly like this. This is even just in the past month. The Fnatic Paris Hollow is down 26%. In the past year, this bad boy is down 64%, and all time, the graph looks really, really rough, down 77% all time, where there have been some bumps and stuff along the way. There was actually a time where Paris looked like it might be profitable, where Paris looks like it might have been on the up and up, but obviously it has been down and down and down and down and down. And why do I say that I don't regret my Paris investments, and why or how does that even make any sense? Well, like, for one, I don't think in general, like overall, I think it's a lot of my life philosophy that I don't feel a lot of regret for stuff in general, because I truly think that in the moment and in the time that we decide to take an action or decide to make decisions or whatever, that we do so with the best intentions and the best information, and we do everything that we can in the moment. So why go back and think like, oh, I would have done this, I could have done this, I should have done this, when you were probably never going to do that. If you're truly making the best decisions for the moment, or the best decisions with the information you have at the time, what's the point in having regret or thinking about how things could have been different or what you should have done different? That's just not really how I believe. I do believe that when I made these Paris investments, I thought that it was the right decision with the information I had. Obviously, I was early days in my CS2 investment career and in my portfolio and in my YouTube channel, and I thought it was a good decision, because we had looked even for previously overbought CS2 majors, even for stickers that didn't look that great, even for things that people didn't think were amazing investments, even like the RMR stickers and RMR capsules, the worst CS2 investments in history, things that cost people so much money, they were still profitable at some point. They were still profitable at one point. So I thought for Paris, even though people were saying, hey, there's a chance it's going to be overinvested, there's a chance that this thing's way too overhyped, there's no way it can live up to expectations, I obviously thought, hey, even if we don't get the insane 10x, 50x, 100x returns, whatever that some people want or expect or whatever, we still might be able to get a nice little gain. And when every other major in CS history has been profitable on these things, I wasn't willing to bet against Paris, and I thought it was at least worth a shot. I also invested an amount of money that I was willing to lose, or that I was willing to hold on to, or that I was willing to buy and hold. And that's what I've done, because in general, my investing strategy in all things, I invest in stocks and crypto and stuff like that as well. My investing strategy is to buy and hold, and I've been pretty successful so far investing in stocks and crypto and stuff like that. Obviously, we've been in a major bull market throughout most of my lifetime, throughout most of history, but buy and hold is just a really, really good strategy. And many statistics and studies and stuff and research shows that buy and hold for the average person is going to outperform trying to trade in and out of stuff. So yes, I've bought and held Paris, and it's kind of burned me. If I would have sold Paris at any time, I would be down less than I am right now, because it's pretty much just gone straight down. But if I had a different philosophy or different strategies, maybe it would have cost me more on some other investments. So yes, you can say that buying and holding Paris wasn't the right answer, but also we'll have to wait and see. Maybe Paris will rebound at some point in the next 1, 5, 10 years, whatever. Maybe it won't, who knows? But obviously, yes, people who sold Paris early, yes, they made a good decision, but maybe they're selling some other stuff early. Maybe they sold some other stuff right before it rebounded. Maybe they sold some stuff right before it went on some huge upward tick. Maybe, they held on to some other stuff that ended up going down while it was on an upward trend. You know, you never really know. It's easy in hindsight to say, hey, I made a good decision by selling Paris a year ago or 6 months ago or 3 months ago or whatever. But I'm a buy and hold investor. I think it allows you so much more mental clarity. You don't have to worry and stress about every single day, every single hour, should I be selling this, whatever. But I invested an amount of money that I was willing, capable, and able to set aside in Paris and just let it see what was going to happen. So I definitely don't regret that either. And that's also what I'm doing with Paris at this point. Now, could I sell some Paris stuff? Yes, I absolutely could. But at this point, the prices are so low, it probably doesn't even make sense. I mean, look at some of these prices. We have the Gamer Legion, holo from Paris down 84%. We have the Mouse holo from Paris, which has just been absolutely slaughtered, down 91%. That's absolutely insane. We have the Apex holo from Paris down 72%. Into the Breach holo from Paris down 94%. My God. Fluxo holo from Paris down 94%. It's also insane. And then capsules down 87%. If you go on float right now, you can get these things for as low as 9 cents. And again, after fees, that means you're going to be selling them and getting 8 cents. Do I want to get capsules that I bought for, I think, an average cost of like 22 cents, 21 cents, something like that? Do I want to sell those for 8 cents? No. Do I think they can even get much lower than 8 cents? No, not really. I mean, it's possible, but man, I never thought we would see prices this low because, again, even looking at the biggest disaster in CS2 history up to that point, something like RMR, I don't think it ever got this crazy. I don't think it ever got this low. I don't think it ever got this bleak. And again, even RMR during the peak CS2 hypes, it did become profitable. But that's another thing. This was also during CS2 hype where I did think we were going to be getting an even bigger influx of players into the game. I thought we were going to be getting tons of new content that would increase craftability for skins and increase the apply rates for Paris and stuff like that. I thought we'd have more players in the game we did right now. And again, with all those assumptions and all the information I had at the time, I still think and did think and still believe that Paris was at least an investment that made some kind of sense. Now, again, before Paris, we did not know that the Paris sale was going to be lasting as long as it did, and there's no way anyone could have predicted that. There's no way anyone could have known that, and if they tell you they know that, they are simply lying. That doesn't mean there weren't people that were right about Paris, that it was going to be overinvested or a bad investment or whatever, but it doesn't mean that they had all the knowledge and all the facts beforehand, because some of the stuff that led to Paris being so bad was the fact that the sale lasted so long, and it lasted unprecedentedly long. It lasted longer than any other sale we've had before, and I don't think there's any way people could have known that beforehand. But yeah, Paris has been an absolute disaster. I can't believe how low some of these prices are. The fact that these capsules, you can get them for 9 cents right now on float is just absolutely crazy to me. Again, would I be buying the dip on Paris right now? No, but I do think Paris is probably closer to a buy than a sell right now. If you wanted to sell some stuff, if you wanted to cut your losses, if you wanted to put them into something else, I wouldn't say that that's a horrible idea. I wouldn't say it's a bad idea, but I would say, hey, you bought high, now you're selling low, and you're going to probably go buy high on something else that maybe is going to go down. Yes, opportunity cost is a huge thing. Yes, could you buy so much better stuff than Paris right now? Yeah, probably, but we don't know where the market's going to go. We have no idea when Paris is going to rebound or whatever, and honestly, Paris probably isn't going to rebound for quite some time. I'm talking years and years and years, and really it might not be until something like we start getting more bordered stickers versus borderless stickers. Might be all the way until Valve, completely pumps all the milk out of the cash cow, which is the borderless stickers, which I think is already happening in front of our eyes, which is, again, just one more reason why I think Paris is closer to a buy than a sell right now. But either way, I'm a buy and hold investor. I'm going to be buying and holding and seeing where this goes. Yes, it's a disaster. Yes, we've been getting crushed. And I feel bad for anyone out there who has, taken a big hit or who has, lost some money in this thing or whatever. But hey, I'm right there with you. I've definitely, put my money where my mouth is and still hold all of my Paris stuff to this day. I've not sold anything from Paris, but man, this has been a wild ride where I've definitely learned a lot from, and it, learned and helped me going forward. Also, it helped get my YouTube channel off the ground, and for that, I'll be forever grateful, and I hope we can grow this YouTube channel into something crazy and amazing and awesome, and it's been a lot of fun along the way, and like I said, I invested an amount of money I could afford to lose every single dollar of, so no matter what, it wasn't going to be devastating for me. It wasn't going to be horrible. Now, obviously, I would have liked to make money or keep some of that money or whatever. I wouldn't have liked to lose this amount of money, but it's also going to be okay at the end of the day, and the lessons we have learned from this thing, I think, can carry us on going forward in the future. And yeah, I don't know. I don't think anyone could have predicted that sticker investing was going to die as hard as it did in 2023, because now it seems like sticker investing might not ever come back. But obviously, we have then learned going forward to put our money into better places in CS2 markets, and hopefully we'll make more money going forward in the future. But pretty much it was video today, guys. Just kind of a Paris update video letting you know what all is going on. Yeah, if you want any Paris capsules, you can get them for as low as 9 cents right now, and you can get holos for very, very cheap. But that's it for this video today. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. Until then, peace.